Hi, my friends, my enemies, and those who don't know me yet, welcome, or welcome back, to my channel. If you've been keeping up, you probably saw my recent update, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that today's video is all about Alice in Borderland, even though this is usually a K-pop focused space. But hey, sometimes we need a little chaos, right? So, let's dive into my theory on what we might see in Season 3, especially around the mysterious and long-awaited figure, the Joker. First things first, what kind of card is the Joker really? The Joker was originally created as a trump card for the American card game euchre. The word trump comes from the Latin word for triumph, symbolizing that whoever holds it often wins the game, or at least gains a powerful advantage. To this day, in many card games, the Joker is either the most powerful card or functions as a wild card, able to substitute for any card of any suit. One of its original purposes was also to replace lost or damaged cards, so its nature is already rooted in flexibility and disruption. Another detail, in the standard French deck, which is the most commonly used worldwide, there are usually two Jokers, and in games where both are used, since some even use up to 6, like in the German games Wicker, there's often a hierarchy, with one Joker being stronger than the other. So, what does this mean for Alice in Borderland? Since the Joker card, like the Jack, Queen, and King, represents a character, it's safe to assume that the Joker in Alice in Borderland will also be a person, or maybe two people, based on the dual Joker concept. Here's my theory. The Jokers are the masterminds behind the entire Borderland system. One is the true antagonist, the final boss, while the other might serve as a kind of second-in-command, or even a twisted host figure, like a game coordinator or secretary. This dual dynamic could reflect the way one Joker often outranks the other in traditional gameplay. What would a Joker game look like? If we're following the show's structure from past seasons, it makes sense that we'd eventually get a Joker game, just like we had the Jack, Queen, and King games in Season 2. But here's the twist. Unlike the other face card games that each represented a single suit, the Joker, as a wild card, might combine all 4 suits into one massive, chaotic final challenge. That means a Joker game could test every skill. And here's where it gets even more interesting. In the trailer, we've seen non-standard cards, like a zombie card and a gun card. In real life, these types of cards only show up in customized decks or heavily modified games. That suggests the Joker may have the ability to rewrite the rules entirely, making the game not only the hardest, but also the most unpredictable. They might introduce completely new rules, mechanics, or challenges mid-game. Imagine being deep into strategy only for the Joker to suddenly change the entire objective. That would reflect the real card's reputation: wild, untouchable, and game-breaking. To sum it all up, if we do get a Joker game in Season 3, and I believe we will, it's going to be the ultimate test. It won't just be the hardest game our characters have faced, it might even change everything we thought we knew about the Borderland itself, its structure, its rules. Thank you for sticking with me through this theory. I hope it all made sense, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Whether you agree, disagree, or have your own take, don't be shy. Share your theories, and let's figure this out together.